Yo, this is Virgil Knight, and after spending time playing Arkham Asylum and Arkham City, it only felt right to continue the journey with Batman Arkham Origins. This is where everything begins, the early days of Batman, and the origins of the villains that shaped the rest of the series. I'm playing through the story on hard mode, taking my time with it, and enjoying the experience as it unfolds. Let's get into Batman Arkham Origins. The game begins with us going to save Captain Loeb, but Black Mask has him.
Not no more. No, tonight, we're making some changes. Some big changes.
After tracking Captain Loeb throughout the prison, just when he's within our reach,
What's all this about, Sionis? Haven't I always come through for you?
You may have, Gillian, but things have changed. We're starting with a clean slate, and you're not on it.
What's... Please come in here, damn it!
Show's over, boys. Let's go. I'm too late. Commissioner Loeb is dead.
we switch our focus to Black Mask. But Killer Croc decides to keep us company.
Thought I caught your scent. I know I caught yours.
I do die once, but we lock in for the second fight.
Make some money.
Boss, where's he going?
Only boss of me is me.
You want teeth? I want answers.
Wait till Black Mask's assassins get through with you.
What assassin?
Whoever wins is gonna be famous and rich.
At least we know he won't be ugly. Freeze! Hold it right there! I'm taking you in.
Not tonight.
After we escape, we head back to the Batcave, where we look more into the assassins.
Assassins, sir? As in more than one?
That's right.
And you heard
Of them gets one of these envelopes. I need them delivered tonight.
Slade Wilson, Deathstroke, former military, subject of a failed medical experiment, aka Firefly, burns on 90% of his body. His obsession is going to be his end.
how unlike anyone I know.
Here's a face I don't recognize. Copperhead. Strange. These reports reference a male, not a female.
14 escapes, huh?
AKA Deadshot.
Freeze!
Says here he's an expert sharpshooter. Calls himself Electrocutioner.
Shocking.
Shiva. Her skill is unmatched. Here, in Gotham. But who was operating this
After the
drone?
brief, we were heading towards
No,
Penguin
then
to
I will
interrogate
find
him
Black
to get
Mask.
answers about Black
Put an end to
Mask.
this.
But
Alfred, I'm tracking it too. It appears the control towers you use for your auto-nav systems are putting out a jamming signal. Storm damage. You'll have to go down there and find that out for yourself, sir.
before we dealt with the jammer, we dealt with a couple things.
Son of a...
I don't think this tower
Once we get on scene, we get introduced to the new and improved investigation system.
Victim's name is David Shannon, a Gotham Optics employee sent here to repair a faulty network tower.
Which helps us figure out what happened and how to disarm the jammer.
Impact analysis indicates the victim was killed by some kind of explosion originating at that access panel. It looks like the panel was rigged to detonate when swiped with a key card. Someone really didn't want this tower repaired, and it looks like that same someone left a set of fingerprints behind. Alfred, I'm uploading some prints for analysis. Let me know what comes back.
Certainly, sir. Searching now. And here we are. They belong to one John F. Baker.
Also, our first introduction with the Riddler.
Well, if it isn't the King's thug himself. Figured it was only a matter of time before you showed up. Sorry. Black Mask's not going to like this.
Next, the Penguin.
If anyone knows where Black Mask and his assassins are, it's him. But Penguin's hard to find. His men are doing a deal here. I'll make them talk.
First, we interrogate his men, but
Too late.
he ends up being pretty useless.
Need to stop that signal before I can track down the Penguin.
First, we take care of another Riddler jammer.
Congratulations are in order. Maybe you're not as stupid as I've been led to believe.
He's feeding his men frequencies.
Then we connect to Penguin servers after taking care of some goons.
Penguin's been hiding out on an old ship. No wonder he's...
Once we get to Penguin ship, we take care of some goons. And connect previous evidence with Penguin.
Drones are the same as the one I found at Blackgate.
Take your best shot.
We drop into a little battle and quickly deal with one of the assassins. Then a bunch of goons get sent after us and I die. Again, and again, and again, but I finally do it.
Where's Cobblepot?
I ain't telling you, Jack.
A little more pressure and I'll crush your larynx. What's it going to be?
All right, all right. He's in his office. Only way in is through the theater, on the other side of the casino. But you'll never get past Tracy.
Tracy is not a problem.
Then Tracy sends goons after us, which we promptly put in their place and we defeat her too.
That better be lip gloss you're reaching for.
Oi! You can't do this! I'm claustrophobic, I am!
After that, we do a stealth, save a hostage, and deal with more goons. We finally get to interrogate Penguin, and just as we're getting answers from him, somebody steps in.
Put a bounty on my head. Where is he?
Oh, Black Mask. He's got problems of his own, I'd say. Someone broke in there.
It appears the game is over before it even begins.
I'm not playing games, Slade.
The Deathstroke fight. Definitely one of my favorite fights so far in the game. And we actually deal him in first try.
Nice seeing you, Batman. Feel free to let yourself out.
I can't let...
After defeating Deathstroke, we get our hands on one of my favorite gadgets.
Looks like the police are on the scene now, sir. Oh, and this is interesting. They're saying Black Mask is the victim.
Cops investigating...
Next, we head to Lacey Tower, but first we connect to the police communication system. We then head into the crime scene and break down exactly what happened.
But this crime took place several days ago, and I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room. Alfred, I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Well, the only way to do that would be to infiltrate the...
Before going to the GCPD, we go pick up the concussion detonator, which ends up being the most useless gadget. After I get to the GCPD, I do a stealth, then I worm my way through to the server room, where I figure out I can't get in because of a jammer.
Watch your back, man. Don't let that bastard get the drop on you. What's going on down there? Stop screwing around and find the bat.
I then go into the evidence room and pick up the disruptor. Before I head back to the server room though, I had to stop a riot. I did die a few times, but of course I cleared it. I then used the disruptor to get into the server room.
Easy. I need access to the National Criminal Database.
Cool poem box. You're bypassing the network security. But you'll need to physically bridge the intranet to the external telecom wires if you want to uplink remotely.
What does?
The telecom wires. You can access them through the sewers.
After leaving the server room, we run into Gordon and then we head to the sewers.
I don't want to hurt you, but you need to stay out of my way.
My manhole on your map. Those sewer tunnels lead directly under the GCPD.
After I get into the sewers, I traverse and see somebody's hooking up bombs under the GCPD.
Why are Black Mask's men planting explosives here? The cops have always been on his payroll.
I beat them up, then I go upstairs and beat up some more goons, and then I get access to the National Criminal Database.
Alfred, confirm we now have access to the National Criminal Database.
This helps me figure out what actually happened at Lacey Tower.
By now, Gotham PD thinks Roman Sionis is dead. The casualty of a turf war. Murdered by the Penguin. But I know better. Someone spooked Sionis' girlfriend. So he sent her to his safe house. Which was anything but safe. Roman's always been paranoid. That's probably why he's lasted this long. He'd sent in a decoy. Giving himself the element of surprise. But it wasn't enough. There was a fight. Sionis lost. The killer didn't hesitate to shoot the decoy, but he wanted Roman alive to access the cash stored at the Gotham Merchants Bank. With Sionis under control, all that remained was to tie up loose ends. But it wasn't the fire that killed Sionis' girlfriend. What kind of monster forces a man to kill the ones he loves? The Joker. He's the shadow I've been chasing. And now I know where he's going next. Gotham Merchants Bank.
That's where I'm going to leave part 1 of Batman Arkham Origins. The story is just getting started, and there's already a lot building under the surface. I'll be continuing this playthrough in the next episode, which will be up in a couple of days. Thank you for watching.
Not much, but he's taken Black Mask
Virgil
hostage.
out.